If you clicked on this video, that means you love geography, and today I'll show you 50 facts that you need to know. They're from all topics, so let's just get started. The current world population is 8 billion people. Yes, this was achieved 2 days ago. There are 20 countries without any rivers, including Monaco, which is the richest country in Europe, and by far the craziest one, Saudi Arabia, the country that uses desalination plants to get some water. The newest flag in the world is actually not South Sudan, but is Afghanistan, which was actually last year. So I'm not gonna get into details, you probably already know the reason. China is only half of Russia, yet they both border 14 countries. China borders Afghanistan, Bhutan, India, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Mongolia, which is the world's least populated country per kilometer square, Myanmar, Nepal, the only flag that is not rectangular, North Korea, which actually has the biggest stadium in the world, Pakistan, Russia, Vietnam, and Tajikistan. 90% of this country is filled with mountains. Never and ever think that the equator actually is a desert. No, it is the place where it rains the most. The deserts are located in the tropical region, not in the equator region. Istanbul is the only major city that is on 2 continents, in both Europe and Asia, which is separated by the Bosphorus Strait. They actually have a bridge which separates these 2 continents, and you can clearly see the difference. Portugal occupies 3 continents, the Madeira Archipelago in Africa and the Azores Archipelago in North America. Although Egypt is known for its pyramids, the biggest pyramid worldwide is actually in Mexico, and it's called Cholula. Speaking of pyramids, Sudan has nearly twice the pyramids compared to Egypt, with over 200 pyramids. Northern Hemisphere has 90% of the world's population. This is huge. Africa is the only continent that is in all 4 hemispheres. It also covers 12 million square miles. It's made up of 54 countries, the largest being Algeria. The state of California, situated in USA, has a bigger population than the whole country of Canada, which is like 50 times bigger. Speaking of Canadians, 50% of them live in the south part of this line. This is insane. Java Island in Malaysia is only the 13th largest island, yet they have a bigger population than Russia. Yes, which is 123 times bigger than it. Only 2 countries in South America don't border Brazil, those being Ecuador and Chile. Chile is also the southernmost country in the world, and the southernmost capital in the world is Wellington, the capital of New Zealand. And the northernmost country in the world is Greenland, while the northernmost capital in the world is Reykjavik, capital of Iceland. 20% of the oxygen worldwide is being produced by the Amazon, while French Guiana has 90% of its territory in forests. If you look at French Guiana on the map, it looks small, but in reality it's bigger than Scotland. The reason is simple: the Earth isn't flat. It's smaller at poles and bigger at the equator. So that's why Madagascar might look small on the map, but if you put it against United Kingdom, it's basically twice as big. So that's why planes don't fly over the Pacific Ocean, because it's way faster to fly over Antarctica. What is the largest desert in the world? I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Antarctica. Yes, Antarctica is also a desert. A desert is defined as a dry area with low vegetation. And so the Arctic is also a desert. Oman, Qatar, San Marino, and Greenland are the only countries in the world without any forests whatsoever. Qatar is one of the richest, safest, but the most polluting country on Earth. It is the safest country in case of a natural disaster though, and is the host of this year's World Cup. Speaking of World Cups, in 2018, Mexican fans caused an earthquake when Mexico scored a goal against Germany. Wondering if they'll do it again in the following weeks. South Sudan is the newest country which declared independence in 2011, but unfortunately is one of the poorest, with $963 per capita. The Philippines have almost 7,500 islands and 175 languages. Out of those, 5,000 are unnamed. If you like languages, you should be going to Papua New Guinea. They have 840 languages, so good luck. The highest temperature on Earth was 57 Celsius in Death Valley, USA. The second is Tunisia with 55 Celsius, followed by Iran and Israel with 54. The lowest temperature on an inhabited place was in Russia, where in 1924 in Oymyakon, the temperature reached a low of -71 Celsius. There is only one country with 3 capitals, that being South Africa. Its capitals are Pretoria, Cape Town, and Bloemfontein. Cape Town being the most populated with 4 million. There are 3 countries surrounded completely by a different country, those being Lesotho by South Africa and San Marino and Vatican, both by Italy. Purple is the rarest color found on a flag, only on Nicaragua. Wait, let me zoom in, now you can see it. And Dominica, which is easier to see. The flag of Belize has the most colors of any flag in the world, with 12 distinct colors. Tuvalu is one of the least visited countries in the world, but it has the internet domain .tv, which generates $2.2 million per year, taking 10% of Tuvalu's total revenue. So let's say if you search twitch.tv, well, Tuvalu is gonna steal some money from you. The world's longest flight takes 19 hours from New York to Singapore, where a ticket costs more than $1,000. There are a lot of confusing flags, such as Chad and Romania. Which one is Chad and which one is Romania? Correct, the right side is Romania. What about this? Which one is Poland and which one is Monaco and which one is Indonesia? And there are a bunch of these, like take a look at these. This is United Arab Emirates, this is Kuwait, this is Palestine, this is Jordan, this is Venezuela, this is Ecuador, this is Colombia, this is Moldova, this is Andorra, this is Romania. There are so many, oh my goodness! The country with the most time zones is Russia. It has 11 time zones. So for someone in Moscow, it could be morning, but for someone in the east, it could be evening. There are actually 4 flags that have firearms in their flags. Those being Guatemala, Mozambique, Haiti, and Bolivia. The longest border worldwide is between Canada and United States, which has 8,890 kilometers. Over 3,100 animal species can be found in Brazil, mainly caused by the mass of forests and obviously the equator region where it rains a lot. Iceland is growing 5 centimeters per year, which is pretty insane, and is one of the fastest growing countries in the world. So there are currently 30 active volcanic regions in Iceland, and people are already taught how to protect from earthquakes, which is pretty cool, I guess. And finally, fact 50. If you want to live more, just go to Japan. The current life expectancy in Japan is all the way to 84 years old. But it is expected that within 50 years, the life expectancy will go all the way to 96 and will actually be overtaken by South Korea. And thank you guys for watching. This video took a long time, but I think it was worth it. I'm currently testing the YouTube algorithm to see how geography does, since I love geography. It's something I enjoy. So thank you guys for watching again. Make sure you guys subscribe because more videos are on the way.